Солнце светило в ярком небе.
The sun was shining in the bright sky.
Шторм закончился.
The storm was at an end.
Я начал осматриваться.
I began to look around me.
Чтобы увидеть, в какого рода месте я был.
To see what kind of place I was in.
Куда мне пойти?
Where shall I go?
Спросил я себя.
I asked myself.
Что мне делать?
What shall I do?
Моя одежда была все еще мокрой.
My clothes were still wet.
Я мог высушить ее, только сидя на солнце.
I could dry them only by sitting in the sun.
У меня не было ничего есть или пить.
I had nothing to eat or drink.
При себе у меня не было ничего, кроме ножа, трубки и немного табака.
I had nothing about me but a knife, a pipe, and a little tobacco.
Как мог я жить на этом чужом берегу без укрытия и еды?
How could I live on this strange shore without shelter and without food?
Мысль об этом привела меня в ужас.
The thought of this made me almost wild.
Я бегал туда и сюда, как сумасшедший.
I ran this way and that, like a madman.
Затем я сел и заплакал, как ребенок.
Then I sat down and cried like a child.
Никогда я не чувствовал себя таким одиноким.
I never felt so lonely.
Как в это мгновение.
As at that moment.
Никогда я не чувствовал себя таким беспомощным и потерянным.
I never felt so helpless and lost.
Вскоре я увидел, что наступала ночь.
Soon I saw that night was coming on.
Я подумал, что если в лесу есть дикие чудовища,
I thought, what if there are wild beasts in the woods?
они выйдут в темноте.
They will come out in the darkness.
И найдут меня здесь.
And find me here.
И тогда как я смогу спастись от них?
And then how can I save myself from them?
Недалеко от берега я увидел дерево.
A little way from the shore I saw a tree.
Оно стояло совсем одно.
It stood all alone.
Без каких-либо других деревьев около него.
With no other trees near it.
Оно было толстое и ветвистое.
It was thick and bushy.
С длинными колючками на ветках.
With long thorns on its branches.
Я пошел посмотреть на него.
I walked out to look at it.
К моей большой радости
To my great joy.
я обнаружил источник пресной воды.
I found a spring of fresh water.
Булькающий наружу между его корней.
Bubbling out from among its roots.
Я встал на колени.
I knelt down.
И сделал долгий глоток.
And took a long drink.
Так как очень хотел пить.
For I was very thirsty.
Затем забрался на дерево.
Then I climbed up into the tree.
Ветки росли очень тесно.
The branches grew very close together.
Я нашел место, где мог отдохнуть.
I found a place where I could rest.
Полусидя, полулежа.
Half sitting and half lying.
Не опасаясь упасть.
With no danger of falling.
Своим карманным ножом
With my pocket knife.
я отрезал прочную палку, примерно 2 фута длиной.
I cut a strong stick about 2 feet long.
Это будет моим оружием.
This would be my weapon.
Если какое-либо чудовище найдет меня в ночи.
If any beast should find me in the night.
Было уже теперь довольно темно.
It was now quite dark.
Единственным звуком, который я мог слышать,
The only sound that I could hear.
был звук волн, разбивающихся о берег.
Was that of the waves breaking against the shore.
Казалось так хорошо быть на суше.
It seemed so good to be on dry land.
Что забыл любую опасность.
That I forgot every danger.
Я был таким уставшим.
I was so tired.
Что скоро заснул.
That I soon fell asleep.
Никогда я не спал более крепко.
Never have I slept more soundly.
This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, visit LibriVox.org. Robinson Crusoe written anew for children by James Baldwin. Chapters 7 through 11. Chapter 7. I find a strange lodging place. It was now late in the afternoon. The sun was shining in the bright sky. The storm was at an end. I began to look around me to see what kind of place I was in. Where shall I go? I asked myself. What shall I do? My clothes were still wet. I could dry them only by sitting in the sun. I had nothing to eat or drink. I had nothing about me but a knife, a pipe, and a little tobacco. How could I live on this strange shore without shelter and without food? The thought of this made me almost wild. I ran this way and that like a madman. Then I sat down and cried like a child. I never felt so lonely as at that moment. I never felt so helpless and lost. Soon I saw that night was coming on. I thought, what if there are wild beasts in the woods? They will come out in the darkness and find me here, and then how can I save myself from them? A little way from the shore I saw a tree. It stood all alone with no other trees near it. It was thick and bushy with long thorns on its branches. I walked out to look at it. To my great joy, I found a spring of fresh water bubbling out from among its roots. I knelt down and took a long drink, for I was very thirsty. Then I climbed up into the tree. The branches grew very close together. I found a place where I could rest, half sitting and half lying, with no danger of falling. With my pocket knife, I cut a strong stick about 2 feet long. This would be my weapon if any beast should find me in the night. It was now quite dark. The only sound that I could hear was that of the waves breaking against the shore. It seemed so good to be on dry land that I forgot every danger. I was so tired that I soon fell asleep. Never have I slept more soundly.